sorry.
Kangaroos,
have very large
kangaroos.
feet, which makes it difficult for them to walk. So they use their large, heavy tails to help them balance, and they primarily get around by jumping. The kangaroo can jump up to 29.5 feet in length.
What?
And up to 6.5 feet in height. Female kangaroos are often called does. Males are often called bucks. And a group is often called a mob. On our left-hand side, you can see the nilgai. Both the male and female nilgai have black and white stripes on their hooves, as well as 2 white spots on each cheek. The female nilgai are more beige, and the male is more gray. And the word nilgai actually means blue cow, because the gray males sometimes look blue in certain lights. And just next to the nilgai are the mouflon sheep. The mouflon sheep come from the islands of Corsica and Sardinia off the coast of Italy and the Mediterranean Sea. With the mouflon sheep, only the males have horns. As well, the males have a much darker brown fur than the females.
Sorry, I'm not talking very much, but this is African Lion Safari, and I want you to see all the animals. Please like this video and
Over
subscribe.
on our right-hand side, you can see another one of our rhinos. This is the Indian rhino, also known as the greater one-horned rhino, and his name is Nabu. Nabu has very large, thick skin folds, and this makes it look like he is wearing a suit of armor. Both the male and female greater one-horned rhinos have a single horn, which starts to develop at about 6 years of age. Nabu is only about 7, so his horn is still developing. Most rhinos have quite poor eyesight, but very good senses of hearing and smell. Nabu is a very peaceful and playful animal, and we often see him running around playing with sticks. On our left-hand side, you can see the yak. The yak are a type of ox native to Tibet. They have very long, thick fur, which helps to protect them during snowstorms. It allows them to live in temperatures as cold as -40 degrees Celsius. Both the male and female yak have horns, and if they feel threatened, they will form a protective circle around their young, with their horns facing outwards. right-hand side are the takin. There are 4 subspecies of takin, and the species we have here are called the Szechuan takin. They come from China and the Himalayas in Asia, and like the giant panda, they are considered to be a national treasure by the Chinese. They are protected under Chinese law. Not a lot is known about these curious animals, but we often say they seem to have the horns of a wildebeest, the body of a bison, the nose of a moose, and the tail of a bear. We also know that they do like to climb, as we often see them at the very top of their rock structure, and that they will often make a coughing noise if they're alarmed in order to alert the herd. And we are now entering into our 7th and final game reserve, the Americas. Right-hand side, you'll be able to see some of the markhor. The markhor are the largest members of the wild goat family, as they can weigh up to 300 pounds. Both the male and female markhor have horns. Although the male horns are much longer and can be about 40 inches in length, while the female horns are only about 10 inches in length. And they are very sure-footed jumpers and climbers and can clear jumps up to 6 feet in height. Left, we can see 3 different animals in one view. The smallest animals are the spotted fallow deer. The medium-sized animals are the North American elk. And the largest animals are the prairie bison. With both the spotted fallow deer and the North American elk, only the males grow antlers. Their antlers are shed in the early springtime, and they regrow over the summer and are fully grown again by August, just in time for the fall breeding season, as antlers are used to fight between males in order to win females. And while the antlers are growing, they are covered in a velvety material, which helps supply blood to the antlers. And once they are fully grown, that velvety material will shed as well. The North American elk are the second largest members of the deer family in North America, second only to the moose. And they inhabit the foothill